Picture Eagles Sunday, the coffee steaming, kids in jerseys, the TV queued up. Then, mid-cheer, you get handed a court order saying no contact with your co-parent. Who takes the kids to the game? Who picks them up from practice?
Welcome to Danny's Done. I'm Danny, and in the next 10 minutes, we'll sort through what those orders actually do, how to keep your kids' routines intact, and some real, usable words to send when you need to keep things neutral. Let's chat.
First, take a breath. I know, your stomach drops thinking about changing plans at the last minute. That feeling is valid. My aim here is to give you clear checkpoints you can use right away.
So, what are we talking about when we say protection orders? There are a few common names: temporary restraining orders, emergency injunctions, final protection orders. The short version: some are short-term safety measures. Some last longer after a hearing.
A temporary order often pops up fast. Judge sees immediate risk and puts rules in place right away. Final orders usually follow a hearing and can remain in effect much longer. Emergency injunctions: think urgent, short-term protection, while the court figures the rest out. That's the practical difference.
Here's something people get wrong all the time. A protection order does not automatically cancel your custody order unless the judge explicitly says it does. Confusing, I know. Read the order carefully, or have someone trained read it with you.
What do these orders typically ban? Direct contact, no calls, texts, visits. They can exclude someone from a home, school, workplace, or event, and they can require neutral third-party exchanges. These are rules, not suggestions. Violation can carry serious consequences.
Okay, practical parenting steps when an order lands on your kitchen table. First, assume you need to change how exchanges happen immediately. Don't improvise contact if the order restricts it.
Schools and daycare centers can be your best friends here. They'll usually accept written instructions and can act as a neutral transfer point. Police stations and community exchange services are options too, if the order calls for it. Designate a backup third party in advance: grandparent, trusted friend, or a professional service. Name them once in writing, so everyone knows the plan. Predictability helps kids feel safe, even when adults are reorganizing.
I want to share a quick real-world example. A family I worked with swapped Saturday for Sunday during playoff season. One parent took pregame with the kids, the other watched at a friend's house. No drama, kids still wore jerseys, and everyone knew the routine. Small swap, big piece.
Communication tips: keep it short, neutral, and factual. Here are copy-paste scripts you can use right now. Use the one that fits your urgency. Sample text for routine school exchange. Per the court order, I will drop the kids at the school office at 3. Please pick them up there. Alternate, briefer version for emergencies. Per the order, kids at school office, 3 p.m. Please pick up. Short, direct, less to misinterpret. For a formal message to a school or third party, court order requires neutral exchange. I will bring the children to the front office at 3 o'clock on Thursday. Thank you. That wording reads well in emails and official notes.
Document everything. Screenshots of texts, copies of emails, a log of times and witnesses for handoffs. If something goes sideways during a handoff, write down exactly what happened. Time, words said, who was there. That record matters in court.
Now, game day logistics. If the order doesn't explicitly bar attendance at public events, the safest approach is no direct interaction. One parent can take the kids, the other watches elsewhere, or use a third party to handle travel. Plan swaps in advance when playoffs are at stake. If the order is explicit about locations or events, follow it. If it's ambiguous, check with your attorney or court clerk. Don't guess when emotions are high. Ask the court or your lawyer if you can. That's worth the extra 5 minutes. On dating after an order, honesty and safety first. Tell a new partner about any legal boundaries that affect contact with your co-parent. Hold off on introductions at home until you're confident things are stable.
Neutral public spots for first meetings are best. If you're the person under protection, you can still date with dignity. Say something simple. I can't have contact with my co-parent right now. New partners should respect that boundary. If you're the parent on the receiving end, protect your safety. Keep interactions documented and brief.
A quick grounding ritual I recommend after tense exchanges, one that's short enough for kids and adults. Pick 3 songs you all like. After the handoff, do 2 minutes of deep belly breaths to a gentle beat. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Then softly play song 1 while everyone settles. Song 2 is background. Song 3 is the "we're back" cue. It restores routine and gives kids a sense of control.
Playlist ideas, a mellow R&B opener, a soft hip-hop groove with positive lyrics, then an upbeat family-friendly track. You don't need anything elaborate. A 2 to 3 song loop is enough to reset the house. Before we finish, practical next steps. 1. Read the order carefully and get local legal advice if you can. 2. Set neutral exchange locations and name third-party backups. 3. Keep messages short and documented. 4. Protect kids' routines with low-drama swaps and the music reset. 5. If you feel unsafe, contact local support services now. If you need help finding legal resources, check local legal aid organizations, courthouse self-help centers, or domestic violence coalitions. Many offer free consults or limited help to read orders and file emergency motions. This podcast is a starting point, not a substitute for tailored legal advice. If this episode helped, please subscribe to Danny's Den so you don't miss practical tips like this. For case-specific questions, contact a local attorney or email Danielle at thelegalassistantcenter.net to schedule a free 30-minute consultation. Let's chat.
And one last thing. If this discussion brought up safety concerns for you, it's okay to pause and get help. Call local emergency services or a domestic violence hotline. Your safety and your children's safety come first.
Thanks for listening to Danny's Den. If you want specific legal assistance, send a direct message or email Danielle at thelegalassistantcenter.net to book a free 30-minute legal consultation. You can also leave a comment below to share topics you'd like covered.